Hey guys, Justin Scott from 876 Invest back here again today, and we're going to be covering three very interesting topics. We're covering the NYC, the JSE, and we're going to be touching microfinance. So stay tuned, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as you know, Justin Scott here from 876, and I'm here with my co-host
David Nunes.
That's right. And so now I think we'll be getting into the NYC first, just to give you guys a little bit of a background of what's going on, right? I think we're going to be touching on technology, automobiles, we're going to be touching on mobile devices, but all at once. Why? Because we're going to be touching on the chip shortage, right? So now this has been an ongoing situation from 2018 where supply just can't keep up with demand, right? So, what do you think about the whole chip shortage situation?
Well, as you can see, it's a very serious situation.
That's right.
I mean, both of us, we are gamers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We love the Xbox, right?
Xbox, PS4, everything.
We can't play any game.
That's right.
With FIFA days done.
Alright.
So for all of you that love FIFA and all of these cool Call of Duty games, you should be worried.
Yeah, man, keep them things in mind. So, same thing if you're a fan of driving, or if you're looking out for electric vehicles coming out anytime soon, right? And these are for the Tesla fans, the Neo fans, or if even about like the more main names, like Ford, for example. Ford had some great earnings last quarter, but they have had to reduce their forecast for productions because why? They can't get the chips that they need. So this has actually been a thing that's been going on since 2018. Intel was one of the largest manufacturers of some of the chips and CPUs that would have been needed for main production in, as we said, vehicles, games, mobiles, and all that. And they haven't really resolved their problems up until now. So AMD has had to take up the lion's share of that. And a couple other chip companies, a couple other semiconductor companies, but trust me, it's been crazy, especially since the pandemic.
That's crazy, as you said, Justin, because AMD, as I said, have taken up a lion's share of the market.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently trading at about $82 on NYSE. And interestingly enough, we saw their first quarter results a couple of days ago, and it was astonishing.
Yeah, man. And we can also attribute that a lot of that to say the new digital era that we're heading into, right? So we've been playing with the idea with the whole digital economy and all that, but since Corona really stopped everything and turned everything over on its head, we've been seeing a lot of rise in the work from home sector. A lot of people are now more comfortable doing their jobs from home, and to do that properly, they need to have state-of-the-art equipment. They need to be up to date on their mobile devices. They need to be up to date in their in all the materials that they need, right? So this goes not just from the individuals that consume of like the iPhones, the laptops, the things that you need, but also the industries on a wider. Because these people need to have the up-to-date technology so they can provide for the new demand that's been going on.
As you said, Justin, rightly about vehicles, we can look into Tesla. And the reason why we need a lot of these semiconductor chips right now is because these chips allow for more computing,
Right.
Big data computing.
Right.
We look on autonomous driving, this ties again with phones and 5G. Because these companies are going to now need these chips to send off data much quicker than we anticipate, because these vehicles are going to need to be agile. The instant it comes up for, an impact, a crash, these vehicles are going to need to respond quickly, and they're going to need to send wireless signals quickly.
Yeah, man.
So these
5G
semiconductors, very important, and important again to 5G, because 5G is going to be the facilitator of these signals that are moving from tower to vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm very bullish on chip companies going forward, because Thailand Semiconductor is one of the largest.
I was just about to get into that.
One of the largest chip companies. They in their forecast are expecting that chips are going to be booked out at least until 2020.
That's right, because actually AMD outsources. So whereas Intel would make the chips themselves, AMD outsources the work towards Taiwan Semiconductors. TSM, when you go check it up yourselves, you can check it out. Right, for the ticker. Right? So now they manufacture the chips for AMD, and back in 2018, 2019, or in the previous presidency, there was some issue with the whole trade war situation going on. So there was so that even added to the backlog that we're still trying to recover from today.